Praise the Most High today, family. Hallelujah. Family, it's been a gorgeous day here in the Carolinas, and I'm so glad to see it. So glad to be in the land of the living. Saying praise the Most High today. We're not going to wait till tomorrow to say thank you, or when we get the blessing, or when things switch up. No, we're saying praise the Most High every single day, no matter what our situations look like. Hallelujah, because he's worthy. Because as the old saying goes, if he don't do nothing else for me, he's done enough. Hallelujah, and I stand by that 100%. He don't do nothing else for Robert, he's done enough. Hallelujah. Family, it's been a grand day today, and we're so excited about the Most High and what he's doing in our lives. So excited. Let's get a peep at what we've been seeing all day. Hallelujah. Yes, indeed. Praise the highest today, family. And I just wanted to say, let me first say I hope everyone is well and that you're able to get out and enjoy this beautiful day like I am. Getting in some fresh air, some sunshine, and the Most High willing, some good exercise. Family, I just wanted to say, if you don't respect my beliefs, that's fine, but at least respect the time that I put into formulating these ideas and these beliefs. And knowing that I have been in the church for over 40 years, formulating them beliefs, or being taught what I have been taught. Lies and alibis. So I know the difference between the truth and a lie. So at least respect me for that. For these last 10, 12 years, probably about 13, 14 years, the Most High has been pulling me away and teaching me through and by his Ruach HaKodesh, who he promised would lead us into all truth. But see, one of the reasons why, thank you, Pop, the Most High has been able to teach me is because I'm teachable. And I will listen to his voice and not the voice of a stranger. And that means anybody else but his voice. Because anybody will lie to you. We're all human. But he's not going to lie. He's going to make sure you know the truth if you will let him. Oh, boy. And see, what I'm learning is most folks don't want to learn the truth. They don't want the truth. Because it's going to step on their toes. Of what they believe, what they want to believe. Because they have them itching ears. If they can heap up somebody to tell them what they want to hear, they just fine. They don't care. Just tell me a lie. That's what most of them say. Just lie to me. I don't care. I'll be all right. Sweet Jesus knows my heart. And see, we have been taught over and over and over that he's just love, that he'll forgive you of anything you do. But that time's run out, just like at Sodom and Gomorrah. Their time ran out. Just like when he flooded the whole earth. The whole earth's time ran out. And the text says, as in the days of Noah, that's how this generation will be. Asking for a sign when he's already given you the whole book. He's already given you his teachers and preachers, but you deny him. No, you say, I'm gonna go with my pastor because he's telling me what I want to hear. Not what the word says itself. And you can show people, praise the Most High, I'm not getting emotional about it. You can show people right there in the text what it says. But they say, no, that's not what it says to me. That's not how I see it. Oh, okay. So you're the Most High. You're the Ruach HaKodesh. But the text says, prove all things. Thank you, Pop. And we had to go over this before we go into this final idea of this week's thought. And I hadn't even thought of it that way until yesterday when the Most High we was doing the recording. He was like saying, this is how we were going to do it. And it's the return, the transfer, and the rebuild. The return, the transfer, and the rebuild. And today we're looking at the rebuild. Hallelujah. Let's jump right on into script. And first we're going to look at the Isaiah 61. And it's called, at the head, and it says the good news of salvation. Now, who is this salvation for, Robert? Who is this Basoro for? The good news. Pardon me, the Ruach of the Most High, Yahuwah, is upon me, because the Most High has anointed me to preach good tidings to the poor. He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to those who are bound. See, that's who the Basora is for, the good news. So this good news is to preach good tidings to the poor. Who's the poor at the bottom of the totem pole today, and have been the last 400,000 years? He has sent me to heal the broken heart. Who's the broken hearted? Those that's broke. Us folks. Us bruised. Us stiff-necked. Hard-headed people who refuse the Most High's law, statutes, and commands, just like they are today. You have people online, family. It's so disgusting. I want to say something so bad, but the Most High won't let me get into it. But he told me from the start, we don't, what's the word? We don't, debate. He told me, no, we don't debate. It's a waste of time. Because the truth is for those who will receive it. And the truth is not for everybody. As we started off, everybody don't want it. So there is a chosen people of the Most High. And this is who this script is speaking of. To proclaim liberty to the captives. Who's captive? Who's captives of war? Us bruised. They sent folk over there to get us from where we was at. Particularly our people, the builders of nations. They saw how we did in Egypt. They said, let's get them to build our nation. And the opening of the prison to those who are bound. Whose people are bound up in prison? In drones. Us folks. And who helped lock them away? The same people they trying to put back in charge now. Both sides. One talking about putting us back into slavery right out, talking about make America great again. When was this country great? When our people was on the bottom, feeding them for free, picking their cotton for free, breastfeeding their children for free. It's true. To proclaim the acceptable year of the Most High, and the day of vengeance of our Elohim, to comfort all who mourn. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Vengeance is the Most High's. Hallelujah. And leave that right there where it's at. To console those who mourn in Zion. In Zion. That puts a stamp on who he's talking to Zion, his chosen. To give them beautiful ashes, the oil of joy for mourning. Yeah. The garment of praise for the Ruach of heaviness, that they may be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Most High, that he may be glorified. See, all this was pre-planned by the Most High. He planted us in these nations. Each and every one of us was planted in the direct location we're at right now for this time. And this is why. And they shall rebuild the old ruins. They shall raise up the former desolations. And they shall repair the ruined cities, the desolations of many generations. Like we said, for at least the last 400, probably 1,200 years, our cities and towns have been desolated. But the Most High saying now is the time to rebuild. And this is how we're going to rebuild, family. Strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the foreigner shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. So it's just a reaping what you sow. We have built their cities. We have built their we have brought in their crops. We stood and fed their flocks. Now it's time for them to do it for us. Let's keep going. But you shall be named the priest of the Most High. They shall call you the servants of our Elohim. You shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory you shall boast. This is how we rebuild them, from the transfer. And instead of shame, you shall have double honor. And instead of confusion, they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land, they shall possess double. Everlasting joy shall be theirs. For I, the Most High, love justice. I hate robbery for burnt offering. I will direct their work in truth, and will make with them an everlasting covenant. Their descendants shall be known among the Gentiles, the other nations, and their offspring among the people. All who see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the posterity whom the Most High has blessed. Hallelujah. And Gentiles, don't think this is a bad thing. This is a good thing. Because you see what's going on with your people being in charge, and have been going on for the last 400 at the least, just here in this nation. You know what your people do. You know all they can do is, I ain't trying to be funny, but it's true. All they can do is steal, kill, and destroy. That's all they know. That's all they know. That's who they are. Thieves, killers, steal, kill, destroy, and destroyers. Anytime somebody else builds something, or most of our people, all that we have invented, they'll steal it and destroy that individual, so they can't say, I invented that. No, you're a slave. I'm gonna take over this. But that's all your people know. That's why the text says come out from them and be separate. Say, I'm not gonna be part of that stank system no more. Even though I benefited while I was in it, I'm coming out. And I want to go with the Most High's chosen people, because they're going to build the earth back up like it's supposed to be, because they're going to put the Most High back in charge. They're not going to try to take and get the glory and honor for themselves, like Saul did. King Saul, he said, I was worried about what the people said. No, you won't. That was part of it, but you was more worried about yourself and getting the praise from the people. I will greatly rejoice in the Most High. My soul shall be joyful in my Elohim, for he has clothed me with the garments of salvation. He has covered me with the robe of righteousness. As a bridegroom decks himself with ornaments, and as a bride adorns herself with jewels. For as the earth brings forth its bud, as the garden causes the things that are sown in it to spring forth, so the Most High, Yahuwah, will cause righteousness and praise to spring forth before all the nations. Before all the nations, Robert? Yep, up and out of each nation. Where he planted us. This is the budding and the spring forth. The budding and the springing forth that the Most High is causing from the seed that he's planted, each and every one of us in each nation, to where we're coming out with great resources, great power, great wealth, and going back to our different cities and towns and rebuilding them. Hallelujah. We're speaking on building up today, family. But as we spoke yesterday in the prior recording, we were speaking up that we have to be receive the transfer, and being built in our own individual lives. And that takes total dependence and submission to the Most High and His will for our lives. Total, family. To the point where you say, nope, I'm not listening to nobody else but the Most High. Nope, keep your opinion. I don't care about your opinion. That don't matter to me. Only what the Most High says will last in my life or stand in my life. So that's all I want to hear. Pardon me, family. This sun is smacking me in the face. Hallelujah. But we have to isolate ourselves from the world and this system and say, no, I don't want no more part of that, because I'm going into the new kingdom. And I have a big role to play within the new kingdom as I submit to the Most High and receive this role. Hallelujah. But we have to submit to Him so we can be rebuilt. And Amos 9:11-12 says, Yasharah's restoration. In that day I will restore David's shelter, or David's shelter, or tabernacle. I will repair its broken walls and restore its ruins, and will rebuild it as it used to be, so that they may possess the remnant of Edom, and all the nations that bear my name, declares the Most High, who will do these things. The text says that we will possess the remnant of Edom. And we spoke on that a little in the prior recording about them becoming slaves. And some will even go with us and help us rebuild our cities and towns, and even Jerusalem. But this is a good thing, as I said. Now the text does say that we're going to say we don't want them and sell them off to the Sabians, some folks. That's because of discernment. The Most High say, nope, that one ain't gonna act right. And see, it's all about, as the text also says, 10 men from all the nations would grab a hold of the fringes or the sleeve of one Yehuda and say, we're going with you because we see that the Most High is with you. We want to go with you. And they'll be the ones that go with us and help us rebuild our cities, our towns, and help with the flocks, the gardens, whatever we need. Because we're the priests and the leaders. We're holding offices. As the text says, we're going to judge the nations. Hallelujah. But you can have your little piece of pie today, but we can have the whole pie shop. Where we don't have to kiss nobody's rear end no more for nothing. But we serve only the Most High. See, the text says, weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning. And you may reap in tears, but you come out with your sheaves full. Just like we coming up out of these nations with great wealth. Hallelujah. And only to go back to our land with great wealth in the ground. And then we just heard He's going to open up His windows of heaven and pour us out the rain so we can have great crops, great flocks, everything we want, and have people to work them. All we got to do is keep doing what we're doing now, crying aloud and sparing not, and demand people to obey the Most High. In our neck of the woods, you can't come here and think you're going to disrespect the Most High with your foolishness. No, Go back to your nation and do that over there and see how long you last. But this is the rebuilding process, family. First, it starts with us. Each and every one of us in our own hearts. Saying, no, I have decided to follow the Most High. No turning back. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Hallelujah. Grab a hold of it today, family. The return, the transfer, and the rebuilding. Hallelujah. I'm smiling inside, family, because I know what's coming. And we all should be able to smell what the Most High is cooking. We see the judgments being poured out on these nations. We see that Russia and China has surrounded them and having them stretch themselves thin and are poised to attack any day. And yes, we have been saying this for the longest because the Most High is patient with us. He's like, can't you see the play? Foolishness, foolish child. I don't want to say fool, but can't you see the play, fool? It's so easy to see. And that's why a lot of folks is getting themselves together, because they see the play. And they see that this country is right out blatantly selling itself out. They shoot themselves in the foot, heal up a little bit, limping, and shoot the other foot. Hallelujah. But it's over, family. It's over. We do love you, family. Do stay up and keep pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom.